Ladies and gentlemen, now with the December update, Kabam have confirmed the return of the How Much Money Can You Spend in 2 Weeks event, the Christmas gifting event, because you're going to be gifting lots of cash to Kabam if you're a big old blubbery boy, and this year, man, this event looks beyond ridiculous in terms of the rewards, and I believe, like, with some of the stuff they put up for the solo rewards, they can never ever talk about reward balance again. It is just beyond broken, the top 30 reward bracket, man, and I think this year is going to be very, very interesting, because last year around this event there was so much drama, so much cheating, very obvious cheating as well, and just a massive scandal. But this year, in order to protect the amount of money that they're going to be making from this event, they've added in kind of additional safeguards to make sure that this event is not cheated or exploited, because again, we had that massive scandal last year where somehow MMX came first in the event. However, none of their players really spent like that much money, and they were just like loading up like new accounts, were joining the alliance, getting massive scores and then leaving it. So something really dodgy was going on there. Asgard should have won the previous year because Crystal opening well, Octo Monkey and Pep and a few others, man, were going so hard, and the amount of money spent last year, man, was beyond ridiculous. Among the top 10 alliances in this event, it was well over $1 million spent, and among the top 10 players, it was well over $300,000 spent. And you can see number 10 in terms of the top 10 spending players was almost $20,000 spent. And this year, man, there's more incentive to go harder on the solo event because they've moved the bulk of rewards to solo in comparison to overall alliance. So yeah, I'm really interested and a little bit nervous to see the results. But one thing is for certain, they're going to be making bank. So some of the important stuff that they are changing this year or adding in is users must be a member of their alliance for 14 days before they can contribute points toward the event or claim their rewards. So it means that you know, if you are looking to join an alliance for gifting and stuff, I imagine you could probably, start getting points and claiming rewards up to the 3rd of January. So you need to make sure you join an alliance. I think it's like 1 or 2 days before the gifting event to be safe. But ideally, if right now you can position yourself in an alliance where you're very happy to stay in throughout the event, that's going to be the best time to be safe and make sure you get the rewards there. Also, users must contribute a minimum amount of points per milestone to qualify for that milestone's rewards. That means if an alliance has gotten enough points for the 8th milestone to claim the rewards, a user must get at least 6,660 points. So this is something that's been there for the last couple of years, just prevents anybody from getting carried too hard there. There are also no brackets as well. All alliances will compete for the same prize, and this is a really big one as well. Rank reward payout will be delayed by 1 week when it comes to the final rewards. So that means that they have time to review all of the people involved in this event and make sure nobody was harnessing stuff like credit card fraud or dodgy gift cards or anything like that. So these two are really good things that didn't exist last year, and if both of these were in place last year, then we wouldn't have had the massive exploit scandal that we had going on the previous year. So yeah, I think that's a really good step in Kabam's direction, just to make sure that the event is fair on the people that are literally whaling out, you know, tens of thousands of dollars on this event, man, because I know it really stung for a lot of players last year that they were spending thousands and thousands of dollars, and then they got knocked off or knocked down by just people that were harnessing like credit card fraud there. So yeah, I think those are a really good additional points to keep this event fair, if you want to call it that. Then they just go on to further clarify some of the points mentioned above, and also as a reminder, the use of third-party sellers for gifts or units is a violation of our terms and service and can result in actions taken on your account as well as the sellers. So yeah, this year you don't want to risk it, guys. Don't get involved in anything dodgy, anything that looks suspicious. Like, honestly, do not touch it with a 10-foot barge pole, because again, they're going to be looking at this event very closely, so do keep that in mind. Now for the Alliance gifting event, they've got the the milestone rewards here. So I think everything is like pretty standard and basic, very similar to last year. I think last year it only went up to 550,000 points here, and the final one was like 10k T5 basic catalyst fragments. So yeah, quickly going down the list here, we've got a gifting crystal tier 1 alpha. We got 275 units. We got T4 basic greater gifting crystal, T4 class catalyst crystal, and also another 275 units. So in previous years, if you are free to play or budget, then doing some gifting, a small amount, usually I think it's between like 700 and 900 units worth of stuff, you can usually get to this what is it, second unit milestone, so you get a massive refund of 550 units, all of this stuff as well, all of the stuff that you trade gifting with, but make sure, again, it's a trusted alliance member or a really, really good friend, because so many people get scammed via the gifting event as well. So just something to keep in mind is, you know, trust people very, very carefully when it comes to gift swapping here. And then also a little bit further down, and this gets more into the whale territory, you're gonna have to spend or use a lot more units in order to get this stuff, because again, you do need the what is it, minimum personal contribution. So half a tier 2 alpha there, another greater gifting crystal, another half a tier 2 alpha, another greater gifting crystal, 10,000 T5 basic fragments, another greater gifting crystal, and also 5 of the T5 class catalyst fragment crystals. So random 10% there. And also in terms of the alliance rank rewards, again, the alliance rewards overall are a lot less exciting this year in comparison to the solo ones. All of the really big rewards are in the solo, but there's still some pretty good stuff in the alliance one. But when you look at the solo stuff, man, it is, yeah, very lacking. But yeah, number 1, 6-star Kang, T5 basic, a 25% T5 class catalyst selector, 15,000 6-star hero crystal shards, tier 2 alpha 5, and also 30,000 5-star crystal shards. And then number 2 also have the class selector as well. The differences between 1 and 2 seem to be like 1 less tier 5 basic, 5,000 less 6-star hero crystal shards, and 1 less tier 2 alpha. And if you're at that level, those are fairly negligible rewards. Again, the main thing I think people are going to be after is that 25% T5 class catalyst selector. And then 3 to 6, you've got 25% of a random T5 class catalyst there. And then 5 to 7, you have 5 of the 2% T5 class catalyst fragment crystals. But I think due to the structure of this event, a lot of alliances tend to fall usually in the top 5 and 10%, because again, it does take into account every single alliance in the game. Now, I think this is a mistake. It says T5 class catalyst fragments, 11,250. I think that's basic, because it says it for like every single one, man, and I'm pretty sure that is a mistake there, because it also says T5 class catalyst fragment crystals, 2%, 2 of them, also 6-star shards, 1,500, 5-star shards, 3,750, and T2 alpha catalyst fragments, 9,000 there. So yeah, these rewards, I mean, they're really like not too spicy. I mean, they would be spicy if these were actually T5 class catalyst fragments at the top, but I don't believe they are. I think those ones are basic. But yeah, like the alliance stuff, it really isn't like that exciting this year. But then we go on to the solo stuff. Now, the milestones, I think, are fairly standard, fairly similar to what they were last year. So at 50 points, you get back what is it, 40 units, 2,000 3-star shards, a greater gifting crystal there, 2,000 3-star shards again, another greater gifting crystal, 2,000 4-star shards, another greater gifting crystal. I don't know if they've put like more greater gifting crystals like lower down in this event, so that actually might be really, really good. It depends like how the point structure is for this event and like how accessible some of these are. But I remember, I think almost getting to the 5-star shards on my free-to-play last year. So yeah, hopefully that means like 4 greater gifting crystals, plus on top of that we will have the Christmas calendar as well for more. So yeah, it's just alternating between shards and greater gifting crystals there. Nothing like Crazy, crazy exciting. But then we got the solo ranked rewards, and these are just mental, man. So rank 1 to 30, 6-star Thanos, a 6-star Awakening Gem, generic Awakening Gem, a 6-star rank up gem crystal 2 to 3. So another rank 3 champion, the equivalent and more to a random T5CC. So that's one rank 3 champion, but then on top of that as well, you've got a T5 Class Catalyst Selector, so fully formed, you get to pick one of the 6. This is the first time this reward has ever been offered in the entire game. Not for 100% Act 6, not for 100% Abyss of Legends, but 1 to 30 in the gifting event. Now, 1 to 30, man, again, it's going to be a lot of money spent, like, looking at some of the top 10 last year, and also kind of, like, factoring in my experience as well. So, I spent $3,500 on gifting crystals in the gifting event last year, and I was ranked 126, which means that 125 people spent more than $3,500 on this event last year, when it was what is it, a lot less valuable for solo players to spend money. So this year, man, it's going to be even crazier. So my prediction, like based off the top 10 last year and the estimated top 30, I think was about like 15,000 US dollars spent in a 14-day period to get into the top 30 last year. And again, it's a lot more substantial in terms of the rewards this year for the top 30 solo. It's just going to be going nuts. I reckon it's going to be about like at least 15 to 20 grand to get top 30, man. But the rewards, like some people are just going to go absolutely crazy, man. So I know I'm a little bit scared. But also on top of that, we have 2 6-star Nexus crystals, 9 tier 5 basic, 15,000 6-star hero crystal shards, 5 5-star Nexus crystals, 15 tier 2 alpha catalysts, and also 30,000 5-star hero crystal shards. These rewards are just broken, man. I don't know how they can justify or ever use the words fair or balance again if they add in literally like 2 6-star rank 3 champions plus a mountain of rewards, and won't even like give Cavalier 100% event quests, like 10% of a single T5CC Selector for doing 100% every single month. It's just mad, mate. It's just so mad. And it really, like, along with this Cyber Weekend, has really hammered in the fact that Kabam, seemingly, they don't care about giving players good rewards, or really good rewards for the content that they're actually putting into the game, and they just rather add it into cash-based offers and the gifting events. So it's really sad, man. It was really sad. It's like they're not even trying to balance stuff, man. It's like Wales have everything, just absolutely everything you want, free to play. Like they can't even like throw them like a friggin' little bone here and there, man. It's just absolutely mental. So yeah, I'm a bit horrified at these rewards, man. These are just like, at least in my opinion, just crazy. They're so crazy. Kabam are going to make so much money, and I understand as a business they want to make mad money, but also like do a bit more for the content that you're actually adding into the game, and a bit more for the people stuck at 100% Act 6 that don't have a single 6-star rank 3 champion yet. Because the choice of like getting certain 6-star characters or getting the T5CC that you need to rank up the one really good 6-star champion that you have is just like impossible unless you get very lucky. So I know a lot of players that are kind of stuck at Cavalier that should be at the Thronebreaker level. So yeah, it's really annoying there. But also for 31 to 60, so you have a 50% T5 Class Catalyst Selector. There's also a 6-star rank up gem crystal, 1 to 2, 1 6-star Nexus hero crystal. You also have 4 tier 5 basic. But I think kind of the big thing here and the big difference is like between like 30 and 31. Like 30, you get 2 6-star rank 3 champions. 31, you get like, you know, 50% of one T5CC that you really want. So it's a big difference, man. It is a huge drop off there, and this huge drop off honestly is going to make the top 30 people, at least in my opinion, go absolutely crazy. And there's no way I'm even thinking about touching top 30 with a 10-foot barge pole, because again, I just don't want to spend like over like 20-30 grand in a 14-day period on a mobile video game. That's it for me, man. I'm a bit of a whale, but like that is a line like I don't want to cross. I am good, bro. I'm so good. And then moving down to what is it, 61 to 90, you've got 50% of a T5 class catalyst crystal as well. Even 120, man, you have that very same crystal. So yeah, scaling down between like 31 and 120, a lot of the same rewards for the most part. Again, a lot of the additional stuff is stuff that is maybe like a little bit less valued to whales. I guess like the additional bonus of the Nexus, and also the 6-star rank up gem 1 to 2 is nice for 31 to 60. But yeah, that 50%, man, even being available to top 120, I think is going to make a lot of people a lot of dolphins. I guess you've still got to be a pretty big whale to consider spending over what is probably going to be about 4,000 to 5,000 US dollars in order to get 120. Because again, last year I got 126, I think, on this event. So that's 3,500 spent. And I do predict with the migration to the biggest rewards being in solo this year, people are going to go even more crazy. So yeah, there's maybe a chance I could get 120 if I did a little bit of a push, but also like I feel like I'd just be on the edge of it. So I think I'm just going to chill and sit, hopefully quite comfortably, either in top 300 or top 5%. Again, I just don't want to like get too carried away with this event, man, because it's just going to be so stupidly crazy. So top 300, you have 8 of 2% random T5 class catalyst fragment crystals. So again, in comparison to a 50% random one, it's certainly a lot less exciting there. So top 300, you know, isn't really much of a what is it? Huge motivation carrot on the stick, in my opinion, to whale out thousands. But we'll probably end up there somehow via all of the crystal openings. And then top 5%, you've got 3 of a random 2% crystal, also 6-star hero crystal shards, 4,500, 33,750 tier 5 basic, 10k 5-star shards, and finally as well, there's 27,000 tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments. So overall, if you do want to check out all of the rewards and breakdown, a link to the forum post will be in the description. But there's a part of me, I look forward to the gifting event, because greater gifting crystal openings can be very fun and interesting, and I'm very curious to see how they've been buffed and changed this year. I think if they've added in a chance to get what is it, any portion of tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, it's just going to break the game. Because there are whales that will literally spend, again, tens of thousands of dollars and go so crazy. And there are already whales out there that have about 9 to 15 6-star rank 3 champions. And with this event, they could end up with anywhere between like 20 to 30 6-star rank 3 champions if there is T5CC in the gifting crystals themselves. I'm not really too sure there will be, because I think that would be maybe a little bit too broken, but I think we're going to have to wait and see, man, because they are going to want to buff these crystals to make them, you know, very enticing and exciting to open, but hopefully they're going to have lots of 6-star shards and we can get very lucky on the crystal openings. That'd be a very good time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on the Alliance and Gifting solo event in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy today's breakdown, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.